Greetings, everyone, and welcome to our community events here in Pillai Center Practice YouTube. And it is Monday, January 18th, 2021. My name is Sucharita, for those of you who don't know me, wishing you all a very warm welcome. We're coming together as a global community as per Dr. Pillai's wish for all of us to get the most out of the blessings that are going to be bountiful as we go along and prepare ourselves for Guru's grace. And so if you're new to the teachings and you're wondering what Guru's grace is all about, Dr. Pillai's birthday is coming up on February 1st. There's a 3-day event online, virtually, so you can join from wherever you are in the world. You don't have to jump on a plane and go to India, as we have done for many, many years. When Dr. Pillai celebrates his birthday, he loves to go to India. So he's going to bring India to us. And we are going to have a tremendous experience with him as we experienced during the webinar on Sunday. Please take a look at the recording that is posted to Pillai Center YouTube. And Dr. Pillai has given out a beautiful meditation and lecture. So please take a look at that. It's free. And he's so excited about everyone getting ready for his birthday. And why we do that is so that we can go deeper into our karmas and diffuse it with the Guru's grace. So Guru means to dispel the darkness or to remove suffering and pain, to remove ignorance, that which we're ignoring. We're ignoring that we have the ability to overcome our challenges. We need to get that awakened. We need to resonate with that energy. Everyone has God consciousness inside of them, but we need to turn it on. And so the spiritual master, Dr. Pillai, is ready to do that for the souls who are ready to receive that deep initiation and cleansing. So Radha is here from Pillai Center Practice, as well as the other Pillai Center teachers. So they'll be posting links, and then you can also check out underneath this video the links for you to explore, perhaps after our chanting session, so that you can read about what Dr. Pillai is going to be doing for those people who will be joining live in the paid services. And then maybe you will see that, wow, I really, really want to go. And it's all about creating miracle consciousness. And as many of us have experienced, when we really, really, really want to do something, all of a sudden the money appears. So please read it. As Dr. Pillai has shared, knowledge is going to help you to come out of your bondage to that stubborn karma that is causing so much pain and suffering on so many different levels of the body, the mind, the soul, the finances, the relationships. COVID has locked us down. We've lost our freedom. We've lost our direction in life, perhaps, or our purpose in life. So Guru is also that which throws light or sheds light on our path in life. So even if it is an uncertain time, getting the blessings of Dr. Pillai will help us to navigate our lives with more ease and more grace and joy. So Guru also represents Jupiter, and Jupiter is the planetary influence that provides us with fortune, luck, and grace. So we don't want to just randomly hit and miss, have some miracle, some luck every now and then, followed by lots of bad luck, or why is this not working out for me? So as we are coming together in this daily call service with the different Pillai Center teachers, and we are here to be of service, support. So we're going to be guiding you through a meditation, chanting process. And then you're going to be listening to Dr. Pillai as you're going deep. And you can see he's pretty smiley in his image here. He's always happy when people come and receive the teachings, receive the blessings. That's all Guru wants to do, is to give. And he wants to take away your pain and your suffering. So even if you feel uncomfortable, imagine, as he has said to us many times over the years, I'm like a big washing machine. Just throw your dirty laundry here. Throw it in front of me and I will wash it up. I'll scrub up the karma. So you can just leave your problems at the Guru's feet. And that's where we get the teachings traditionally, and also as we are doing our practices. If you can get a picture of Dr. Pillai, and then you can download it, or you could also just leave it on your phone or your computer and do it digitally. So we're going to follow up the chanting practice of the miracle mantra or the Moola mantra with the different sounds: Om, Aim, HREEM, SARVA, LOKAYA, ADITYAYA, SHIVA, SATGURU, BABAYA, SWAHA. So those sounds are going to unlock the secrets of miracle consciousness inside of us. So as you are listening to it, you don't have to memorize it. You don't have to even know how to chant it just yet. Although as you're listening, you're playing it and you're meditating as we go along in these next couple of weeks together, you might just be humming along and all of a sudden you're thinking, oh my goodness, I know all the words. So we'll give you some practice tips after we come back from the meditation chanting session. You can have your eyes opened or closed. You can be sitting up or lying down. You can be like some people are, tuning in at work. And they're listening with their earbuds, or they can listen on the speaker. So there are different ways that you can engage in communing with Dr. Pillai. So if you want to, you can have your eyes closed for the whole time. Some people pass out because what will happen is a tremendous amount of energy comes in because we are creating a group consciousness. And then Dr. Pillai loves it because he can pour in so many more blessings than he would perhaps on an individual basis. So thanks to everyone for joining, and thanks to Dr. Pillai for calling your soul to come and participate. If you want to start out with setting an intention, you can do that. You can pop it onto the chat if you'd like, or you can just think, hey, I really, really need your help. I need a breakthrough in health, relationships, finances, whatever it is for you, your spiritual path. Or you're just feeling like lost and uncertain. So is everyone, but you're just feeling like, what's the point? And ask Dr. Pillai to crush that so that you feel the bliss, you feel the love, you feel the joy. And with that energy, manifestation is so super easy. It's not easy to manifest when you're in a negative mindset. So the consciousness of this Moola mantra brings a lot of sunshine and a lot of divine blessings. So we'll unpack it as we do every night together when you're coming together with us. I'm here in Toronto, Canada, Eastern Standard Time. So wherever you are in the world is the perfect time. So let's get settled in. After the meditation, we're going to do an Avatar Aarti. We're going to offer a light, and we'll use the Moola mantra. We'll sing it along, or we'll meditate on it. We'll chant it a few times. And then we are going to be receiving some darshan, some spiritual transmission coming from the space that is being created. And perhaps you'll feel it radiating out from the images here. All right. So let's get settled in. Thank you so much. Radha is here, popping lots of notes onto the chat for those people who are joining. So settle in, take a few deep breaths. I'm going to move away from the screen, and then you're just going to be viewing the altar. And I'm going to dim the lights so we really create an ambience to go internally, to meditate, to have that quiet. So focus your attention now on the base of your spine. And imagine a reddish orangish light pouring down your legs into your feet and toes. This reddish orangish light is the light of Ganesha, who is an elephant-headed being. He has a pot belly and he rides a mouse, and he removes obstacles so you can focus. The meditation is only going to be about 15 minutes. It will go by so super fast. So we'll call on Ganesha's grace and blessings to remove the obstacles, to remove distractions, to help us to stay locked on internally. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Nirvignam Kuru Kuru. Now imagine a ray of light shooting up your backbone, piercing all the chakras that are stacked on top of one another in your subtle body that corresponds with your physical spine or backbone. This ray of light shoots up through the top of your skull, goes up and up and up into the space. It's searching for a divine Wi-Fi connection to your highest self, to all the beings who are coming to support you. Starting at the base of the spine, we're going to enliven the chakras with some key sounds. Move up to the heart center, middle of the chest. Move up to the throat, clear the throat. Move up to the middle of the brain, third eye. Float back down to the base of the spine, also the legs. Connect with the earth element. Na, 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 na. Move up to the belly, the navel chakra. Fill it with water. Ma, 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 ma. Move up to the heart center, middle of the chest. Also down the arms and hands. Set them on fire. She, 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 she. Move up to the throat, the nostrils, the mouth. Connect with the air element or the subtler air, prana. Va, 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 va. Move up to the two eyes. Keep them steady and still. Focus on the right and left brain. Connect with the ether, the Akash, or space. Ya, 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 ya. Now imagine Dr. Pillai appearing before you as a vast light, brilliant like millions of suns, light, heat, intelligence. Two beams of light pierce your eyeballs. Receive the light. Beams cleanse the karma in your eyes. Receive a beam of light in the eardrums. The light pierces the eardrums and goes inside the head, lights up the face. From the inside, the whole head lights up. Two beams of light shoot up your nostrils. A beam of light enters your mouth, piercing the tongue, lighting up the tip of the tongue, middle of the tongue, back of the tongue, and the throat. A beam of light pierces your forehead, activates the pituitary, the pineal, middle of the brain. The whole brain lights up. And finally, a beam of light enters the top of your skull from above, piercing the skull, lighting up the brain. The neurons are firing. The whole body lights up. Receive the light from Dr. Pillai as if you would a sponge, soaking it up. Absorb it into every cell of your being. Om Tram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Om Dram Dattatreya Shiva Baba Namaha. Enjoy the practice, and we'll see you in about 15 minutes.
LOKAYA ADITYAYA SHIVA SATGURU BABAYA SWAHA LOKAYA ADITYAYA Shiva SATGURU BABAYA SWAHA SARVA 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 LOKAYA ADITYAYA Shiva SATGURU Babaya Swaha. Om SARVA LOKAYA ADITYAYA SHIVA BABAYA SWAHA. 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 SARVA LOKAYA ADITYAYA BABAYA SWAHA. SARVA LOKAYA ADITYAYA SHIVA BABAYA SWAHA. Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva SATGURU Babaya SWAHA Om Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva SATGURU Babaya SWAHA 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 Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva SATGURU Babaya SWAHA
And just let go of the meditation as you're coming back to your present state. Observe what you're experiencing at the physical level, what's happening in the body. Maybe you have some heat or tingling, or you feel some pressure in different body parts in the brain, the third eye. Maybe you had a release of some emotions, some memories that have been haunting you are fading away. Maybe you had a vision of Dr. Pillai or a divine being, light, and the message internally has given you hope and joy and bliss. You feel the miracles, the consciousness building inside of you. So as you're coming back to yourselves, you can be gazing forward. At the statue, the image of Dr. Pillai, and we will go through an Avatar Aarti. So you take a candle, a tea light, or it can be a ghee lamp. It can be an oil lamp, whatever you have available. Just do it with sincerity. So you'll be facing the image if you're doing it at home, or when you do it at home after, as a daily practice, to connect with Dr. Pillai and receive miracle consciousness. We have to grow it, and we have to feel it. So you can start at 6 o'clock, as imagine a clock, the hands of a clock. Om Aim Hreem Sarva Lokaya Adityaya Shiva SATGURU BABAYA SWAHA. And just pause for a few seconds and receive the energy, the blessings. Om Aim Hreem Sarva Lokaya Adityaya Shiva SATGURU Babaya Swaha. Feel your heart, feel your brain, feel your body, the pores of your body receiving the light. Om Aim Hreem Sarva Lokaya Adityaya Shiva SATGURU Babaya Swaha. Om Aim Hreem Sarva Lokaya Adityaya Shiva SATGURU Babaya Swaha. Now, bring your hands together in prayer pose. Tilt your head forward. Touch the tips of your finger to your forehead, the third eye, and ask Dr. Pillai for his grace and blessings, miracle consciousness, bliss, joy, happiness, resolution of all your problems. Leave them at his feet. Pray for whatever it is that you want support or help with. And make a prayer of gratitude to Dr. Pillai for guiding your soul to come and experience this Avatar Aarti today. And then thank everyone for contributing to the group energy, the community. And slowly, slowly come back to yourselves. Take your time. So there we have it. So thanks so much, everyone, for joining. I hope that you experienced some transformation internally. Maybe your thoughts have shifted. Maybe you've got a sign, or you had an experience where you just know that you're connecting deeper and deeper with Guru's grace. It's always there, and he wants us to align with it. So these sounds that make up the Moola mantra, you can see it on the chat. Radha has posted it there from Pillai Center Practice, all the different sounds and the meaning. So not that you have to memorize it, although if you can go away from this practice today and listen to the recording again and again and again. The audio is available on SoundCloud. I believe there's a link that is also posted to the chat here. So you can download it to your favorite listening device, whether that's your computer, your phone, or your tablet or iPad, whatever it is, and just play it on repeat 24/7 on a very low volume where you can barely even hear it. The vibration will bring the energy of miracle consciousness into your space. And so the people who you're sharing your space with will receive the blessings, and they won't even know what's going on, but you will understand that miracles are for everyone. And thank yourself for being attracted to Dr. Pillai's teachings, where it's so super easy to do at home or wherever you are. Some people do it at work. Some people do it in their car. They listen in their car. They do their meditations in their car or on the train or transit. Whatever it is that they are doing, they find that this Moola mantra, Om Aim HREEM, SARVA LOKAYA, ADITYAYA, SHIVA SATGURU, BABAYA, SWAHA. It gives peace, and it makes you to feel sunny, like the sun. And it has the power and the energy of the sun, millions of suns. So that's the divine inside of us that is calling from the level of our soul and says, please fill me up with these sounds, the vibrations, so that I can experience miracles every single moment. So thanks for joining, everyone. Please come again tomorrow, same time. And thereafter, if you can, it's the same time, same station, here on Pillai Center Practice YouTube. And then please check out the links below. And also give us a thumbs up and make sure that you subscribe to this channel, because what will happen is you'll receive an alert. And even though we have great intentions, including myself, oh yeah, I want to go see Dr. Pillai in a YouTube webinar, it's free. And then out of nowhere, the time has gone by. So not anymore. I received the alerts and then I know, oh wow, I would have missed it. So we get so busy in our lives, or our meetings run on, or we have things we have to do. We have to be out and about shopping or whatever it is that we need to do, and we forget. So when we've got that reminder, when you subscribe to this channel, then you get the reminder, and then wherever you are, then you can quickly tune in. So there are no hard and fast rules either, because we're creating this space, this energy vortex, if you will, where miracle consciousness is there in the space. So all you need to do is show up and absorb it, enjoy it. And some people say, oh, I feel so bad, I missed half of it, but you're here. So please take it in. And then the next time you can participate from the beginning if you can. So people are sharing on the chat, oh, wow, from so many different places around the world. Awesome. So May is saying here, beautiful meditation, felt like floating, could feel Guruji's energy. And that's what we want to do with the spiritual master. A lot of people say, well, how do I know it's working? Well, because you are experiencing some shift in your consciousness. Everybody's going through a tremendous amount of transformation anyways. COVID lockdown is making us to stay inside physically, inside of our homes or wherever it is that we need to go, maybe to the office, but we have different standards and regulations that we must follow. Protocols and so on. So we feel our freedom to move freely is taken away. So we can feel agitated about that. But if you're practicing your mantras or listening to this, it will just make you to float through all of the difficult situations, or you're just about to get triggered by something that someone says, or someone cuts you a dirty look, and then you go, oh man, I'm trying to do my best to stay joyous and happy and peaceful and be in that blissful state. This Moola mantra will put that kind of protection around you. Feel like you're in a bubble, just going about your life every day, all the daily activities, and you just feel that Guru's grace, that ease and flow and fortune and luck and grace. So we don't want to just think about things or imagine them happening. We want to experience it. So the best way to do it is to continue to chant the mantra internally. You can do it quietly, silently. You can whisper it. You can have it playing while you're sleeping, because the sound vibrations, the bringing in the light of the sun, the intelligence of the highest form of being, the enlightened beings are there to support us while we sleep. So protect us from those nightmares that come up. And we think, oh my God, that's the reality. And then the beings will be there to support us and say, no, that's okay. You just worked out some karma. So the dream plane is a really great plane, because you can get rid of karmas that you may have to act out in life. So all these different states of consciousness will be awakened even when we're sleeping or we're in a deep meditation, as I was today, in 15 minutes. This is all it is 15 minutes for 27 repetitions of the Moola mantra. And it took me into such a deep cleansing state. And I have it on repeat. And so I only had 15 minutes in between calls. And so I just thought, oh my goodness, where did I go? And I was present, I was awake, but I went to some other realm. And it was so quickly, relatively speaking, 15 minutes. It felt completely washed or cleansed inside, outside of any negative, congested energies that I'd picked up during the call before. And then I was all sparkly clean and ready to, go and be supportive to the next call, the next person that I had in the next call. So try this out, maybe at 15 minutes when you're doing your everyday activities, because it's a short period of time. You will experience there's Guru's grace. So we're not just here to meditate. We meditate because we want to have a better life. We want to be better people. We want to move with grace and ease. And we want to experience purpose, a higher purpose, not just going after our desires, our material manifestations, because we all know what that is. We get something and we go, oh, I really, really want that iPhone. I really, really want that Mac computer. And then you get it and it's just like you forgot how you were so excited about it and you just couldn't live without it. And now it's like, okay, yeah, I'm just turning on my computer, just turn on my phone. So that's how we are. We just have these desires and it's not long lasting joy and happiness. So Moola mantra, this Guru's grace, will always be there guiding you. And people say, well, how is it going to help me on my spiritual path? With choosing all the different practices or the mantras or the prayers, it will get you into that state of bliss very quickly. So it is the miracle consciousness that will draw the energy of those practices that you're doing, the mantras, the meditations, the rituals, the remedies. There's a beautiful service. It's coconut busting service that is going to be for those people who want to participate in Dr. Pillai's paid birthday 3-day virtual experience with Dr. Pillai, getting his darshan, getting his initiations on his birthday for 3 days. So there's all-inclusive, that's the one. And then there's if you get in before the early bird day is the expiration day, then you can get the 27 coconuts being busted for Lord Ganesha. Like, who can do that? Even you can't go and get them in the grocery store. You have to go to a few different grocery stores. And then it's being busted. The coconuts are being busted on our behalf in India in the power spot. So these rituals make you rich. They enrich your life. They make you to see a way out or find a way out of your challenges, of your problems. So whether it is material or emotional or spiritual, relationship, financial issues going on, or relationship issues, bickering and fighting and spousal, marital problems, which most people are having real challenges with. It's ongoing and it's going to continue. So how to come out of it, or how to be peaceful about it as you're moving through this COVID life that we're all living. So the way out is the way in, and this miracle mantra, Moola mantra, of Dr. Pillai's, it came from the heavens. It came through a naughty reading, and the naughty reader said, you must give this to everyone on the earth plane. So he loves to do it. And then when we offer the light to his image, it can be a statue, it can be a picture, it can be, again, just download it on your phone and put the candle light to the phone image or your computer. And then you will feel the blessings immediately, especially when you're going through a tough time Just try it, and it's 3 times. So you take the light, and then it can be a candle, it can be a ghee lamp, and then you just start at the bottom. So as if this was a clock, and then you go clockwise around. So, and you can go as fast as you want. You can do as many times circles as you want. It doesn't really matter. What matters is as you're doing the circle, you imagine you're opening up a vortex, like in those superhero movies. You know, they do something with a special sacred object or this magical mantra, and then they do a movement, a circular movement, and the circle represents the spirit world. So you're actually opening up a doorway, a portal for you to pierce through and grab the blessings. So try it out, and you could start out. I like to do it quite slowly, for the first time maybe, or a couple of times, just to feel, oh, every time I say a sound, what is it doing inside of me? Oh my goodness. And then I look at the image of Dr. Pillai, and I'll see his lips moving, or he'll wink, or I'll start to tear up. So you're welcome to post your experiences here on the chat, because that really inspires other people. It motivates them to do it, because sometimes we don't really know what's going on, and sometimes nothing happens. Well, we think nothing is happening, but then we go away from this simple practice and we do it with sincerity, and we just think, okay, well, I don't really feel anything, but I'll just go on with my day, and all miracles are happening. So even if you don't feel it right in that moment, which is very rare, you have to be in a pretty bad mood, you know. And even still, I've I've been like a teenager with Dr. Pillai. I'm so mad at you. You said I was going to get that thing, and I'm doing the thing, and I'm just like, whoa, the energy is so strong. It's so overpowering the negative mind, and then it's very humbling and brings peace immediately. So it helps you to get back on track and to release whatever is, you know, problematic in your life, emotionally, mentally, spiritually even. We're just feeling really out of sorts, and it's not the weather. And everything's okay, relatively speaking. There's just this emptiness or just fear. Like people are really experiencing a lot of fear and uncertainty and so on. Or can be just that dread. Oh God, we've got to go through this for another year. Oh my God, what's going to happen? So it can be totally discouraging when you look at the life from the outside. But on the inside, if you do this Moola mantra, this miracle mantra, it will make the sun to shine, just like the sun is always shining, even if the clouds are there. So if you're having a funky day, it's like clouds are covering your sunshine. But the sun is still there, so you can access the sun, the solar energy. That's why we're solar beings. We have a soul. So we depend on the sun, not only for life here on the planet, but we depend on it for our soul's evolution. So thanks so much. Radha has posted the links. People are expressing their gratitude. Johnny is saying here, since I've been chanting Dr. Pillai's mantras, my third eye and dream astral travels have been very active, and I've rooted out a lot of enemies, negative karmas, and Astroved helps with the moon, the sun, and stars and astrology. Yeah. So people are kind of wondering, how does astrology impact my life? It's the blueprint. So we're from the stars. When we came into the earth plane, the stars aligned and the planets aligned, and then that became our birth chart. And it is our roadmap. It's our blueprint. So the planets deliver karmas to us. It can be favorable or unfavorable. So these are planetary beings, just like you're a human being and you wear different hats throughout the day. Maybe you're a mother, or you're a brother, or you're a father, or sister, or cousin, or maybe you are a boss, or maybe you are a supervisor of someone. Maybe you're the owner of a company. Maybe you are someone who has a lot of people on top of them all day long saying, do this, do that. And you feel like you're just, like a robot, mechanical life. So we wear all these different hats, so to speak. And these divine beings are like that as well. And so when we're having a sunny day, even if the clouds are there, the sun's energy is pinging us internally to have high self-esteem, to feel alive and to feel bright, and to be able to express our leadership qualities. So these are the different aspects of the planets are helping us to be something other than what maybe they're delivering, because we came into this lifetime to experience some lessons. And so we want to turn it around. And that's how you can do it too. The Moola mantra will maybe wake you up and say, hey, go get an astrology consultation. You can do that through AstroVed. And there's a couple of really great astrologers, Pillai Center teachers. Swamini Bali is one Pillai Center teacher, and she's also a Vedic astrologer. She teaches astrology. She gives coaching, astrology coaching to people. She's from the West, although Dr. Pillai has blessed her. And also Lalita Varahi is a Pillai Center teacher. And she is also a Vedic astrologer. She's written a book, and she's got the blessings from Dr. Pillai as well. So these people will really help you to see into your situation and help you to experience miracles through the knowledge that you gain, and then how to navigate your life moving forward after the reading. So check that out too, because most people will get on a spiritual path, but they'll just keep tripping up because they don't know who they are. So it's spiritual. We're spiritual beings, and we're having human experiences right here on the earth plane. So it's not just a cool quote or a saying. It is something that you really have to take in deeply. So how do I guide my spiritual self as I have these human experiences? So you need a roadmap, like a GPS. In order for you to get to some place that you don't know, you Google it, Google Maps, or GPS it. And then it's super easy. So Magic is saying here, he winked. Oh yes, Dr. Pillai winked at me last night as I was gazing at my printout on my altar by the candle energy I was holding up. And some people might shake. The energy is so strong. That's a great sign that you've connected, and then there's something coming up that needs to be released. So just throw it at him. Just put it at his feet. Put it at the image. Even you can journal your experience here in these times that we're coming together every day, chanting, meditating, offering the Avatar Aarti. So Aarti means the light, Avatar is the God-man. So we're offering the light to Dr. Pillai, who has realized God, and he wants everyone to realize God. So this is the way to do it. So you'll have these kinds of cool experiences. Sherry's saying, I feel so much burden, pressure from work, although I don't have a job anymore, but it's been a habits lifestyle already. So that's what happens too. And maybe you want to explore that, Sherry, consider getting an astrology consultation. And if you've had a Vedic astrology consultation and you feel like you can't break through your problem, you can go for a naughty astrology consultation and remedies, because we're here to figure out how to navigate our life beyond what we can think, how to find a way out in everyday life, through getting advice from maybe a financial advisor, and they're just kind of scratching their head saying, why do you always get into so much trouble and debt? So, and you will say that too. Yeah, that's why I'm coming to you. I can't figure it out. Every time I turn around, something else happens. So when we've gone beyond, like we can't find a way out in our everyday life of our situations, the problems, the challenges, we have to go to something that is higher, a higher intelligence. And we don't want to just practice mantras and meditate. That's great. But then we want to find the direction to go in our life. So you may experience that, some help or some breakthroughs. And then, of course, if you're participating in these initiations with Dr. Pillai, I'm always smiling because I always think, oh, it was such an awesome retreat that he did prior to this birthday, and how could he make it even better? And he always does. So every year at this time to come together with Dr. Pillai is such a blessing. So bless yourself. He's here. His birthday is going to birth the consciousness of your soul. So he gets to give you lots of gifts, and you just show up. So please check it out. If you have any questions, send them to office@pillaiCenter.com, and then our team will help to support you they'll get back to you. So you want to make sure that you're checking out the link and just reading about it, not just reading about it, read it and feed your soul with that, all the blessings that will be given out. And then you just never know, money could come. And even if it doesn't, you can still do this Avatar Aarti. But read what Dr. Pillai is going to give, because internally you want to know, oh, hey, what is he doing in these 3 days? So you will know, okay. And many people have experienced almost by osmosis, where they just absorbed all the teachings. They didn't even go to the retreat or to India or to somewhere else that Dr. Pillai has done events over the years. Including myself, where people always say, oh, remember the trip to such and such? And I said, no, I wasn't there. You were there. I remember you being there. Nope, I wasn't there. But maybe the consciousness was there. And it was so real. For me, I was like, oh my God, I absorbed, I don't even know, because I wasn't there. But I absorbed so many blessings. So continue to do this Avatar Aarti and receive the blessings. So I think that we're wrapping it up here. It's the top of the hour, just after. Johnny is saying, I have 5 court cases. I'm trying to loose my money to these corrupt courts and lawyers. Please, Baba, do you have a miracle? For that, seems like you would need a miracle. So keep doing the Avatar Aarti and leave it. Write it in your journal. All the court cases got dismissed, or whatever your outcome is for you. And it has happened to people as well. They continue to just show the light to Dr. Pillai's picture, and having the audio of his voice, you can sing along, chant along with it, and you just offer the candle or the ghee lamp and continue to do it. You can do it in the daytime. You can do it in the nighttime. You can have a candle, a little traveling candle and picture of Dr. Pillai. If you're in your car, you can do it, every now and then. So a lot of people have been creative with Dr. Pillai's Moola mantra, because I need a miracle now. I can't wait till I get home and go do my spiritual practices in my meditation room or wherever it is that you do it. So there are no hard or fast rules with Dr. Pillai. He just wants you to do it, to experience the miracle. So right away, a miracle is like, right now, I need a miracle. So, Johnny, good luck. Keep doing it. All right. So I'm just scrolling up to the top of the chat. It looks like people have been posting a lot of gratitude, so that's great. So Surya is saying, I may do some teaching videos in his honor for his birthday. Fabulous. Johnny saying, I carry the 2017 calendar with Dr. Plai's Ganesha on it. Yes, well, Dr. Plai is Ganesha. So he is here to change people's destinies. And Ganesha is the one who will find a way out of those tough, stubborn karmas. So great. Hold on to Ganesha. Hold on to Dr. Plai. All right. So please share your experiences if you're on social media. Invite people to come. Please do like us, give us a thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel, because you just never know when YouTube is going to come out and Dr. Plai is all of a sudden out of nowhere, and you have blessings right there and it's free. So keep filling yourselves up with Guru's grace and with this mantra, and we will see you tomorrow at the same time, same station. So God bless you all. Thanks so much. Thanks to Dr. Plai for guiding you all to be here and create this beautiful community, this space where we can enjoy miracle consciousness and allow it to spill over into our lives. God bless you all. Namaste.